Righto, we've just turned off the highway, heading east to Lake Mungo and the Willandra Lakes area, about 65 kilometres in. So really looking forward to this. It's a very special part of this area and actually part of the country, so should be really good. Righto guys, this is called Lake Durthong. D-U-R-T-H-O-N-G, and we're driving right across it, I think. Right out over there is very, you can see that's an old lake bed. Way over the back there. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah, big old dried up lake. So I think we've got about 25 kilometres to go before we get to Lake Mungo. Yeah, you look out there, you can see the edge of the lake, the walls of it, over there in the distance. So yeah, we're driving across a big old dry lake. Pretty cool. Righto, so we've just come in from this direction here. We got to this crossroads. Mungo National Park Pastoral Loop. I'm not sure, something goes off out that way. If you look over in the right over in the distance there, I'm sure we'll get a much better look. You can see the sand dunes, big row of sand dunes, and they go right back out over there. That must be the ancient shore line of the lake, I would assume, but I'm sure we'll get a better interpretation as we go. Okay, there we go, and this is where we are. Oops, sorry, I was zoomed out there, zoomed in on me. So look at this here, then we got here, we're right there. Come from Pooncarie. So this is what it looks like. Big old lake. And we are here. So we're going to head into, that must be that road that goes into here, the Zancy Homestead. That's that road there, it goes up that way. But we want to come down here to the visitor centre. And we'll have a look at the wool, another wool shed. Oh, hang on, what do we got here? If we come in, turn right. Okay, so we've got main camp, and then we've got the lookout. So we'll go to that lookout first, and then we'll come back to the visitor centre, and then we'll start our trip right the way around the lake. We'll stop at Bellar Camp. This is where we'll camp tonight. Round tank, and we'll come back the well, right back around to the start. Then we'll come down, back down here, and then we'll head back out this way to Baronga instead of back out the way we came. So that's the plan. So, burials, campsites and artefacts of this ancient culture date back over 45,000 years across the expanse of the last ice age. This makes Mungo one of the oldest known places outside of Africa to have been occupied by fully modern humans. Wow, awesome. So the Pakinji are here, so remember they went right up almost to Burke, I think. Right though up the Darling, so just fabulous. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, we just drove in here into this turnaround area. There's some toilets and stuff over here. This is at the lookout. So we've driven past the turn off for the information centre. I'm going to go and have a look at this ginormous old lake. Nice little picnic shelter in there. So yes, those sand dunes right over are indeed the old ancient shoreline of the lake. Ancient lake. You probably can't see much, but I can zoom in here. There we go. Not sure if you can see that good, but okay, so we're right on the, I guess it's the western side of the lake. So you can see it just comes right round behind this tree. Here's our little viewing platform. Goes right round that corner too, round out that way. Looks like some sort of channel through there. So if I can zoom in, I'm sure we'll get much better views of the shoreline as we go around the lake. But there's just a bit of an idea of how big it is. Fantastic. Let's go back to the information centre. Actually, you know what? Before we go back, let's go and stand on a lake bed just to say that we've done it. I guess this used to be well, if there's a wool shed here, it obviously used to be grazing country. So you can see the old fence line runs right through the middle of it. So there's that channel or whatever it is down that way. This is probably as far as I want to go. I'm not even sure we're allowed to be down in here. So I'm just going to stop here. I just wanted to come down and have a look down here. But yeah, that's as far as we'll go. Let's go back. Unbelievable. Haven't seen a soul all day.
Parasite has been spread to all globe.
As soon as I go and have a shit, fucking tour boss rocks up. They start queuing up for the dunny. Anyway, such is life. Righto, this is coming into the information centre. Looks like a wool shed there. The walls of China. I think we might go park outside over here. I might having a sing. Alright, so it's just some of the stuff that they found here. The animals. Hairy-nosed wombat. Used to live here. He's gone now though. Beton skeleton. Jawbones. Mungo woman, 26,000 years ago. There you go, if you want to read that. All the pioneers and pastoralists. Harry Nanya, you guys have probably heard of him. There's his family. There we go. Please pause and read all this, guys. Some tools. Tools. All these little flakes of stone. Here we go. That's how to make the tools. That's how you get them. Give me this so you can read it. Okay, and some more stuff there. And have a look at this big fella. He used to live here, this big guy. He was big, like a big wombat. All the megafauna. Righto, let's go and have a look at this little structure. Wind, I can't really do much about it. Alright, I'm not quite sure where this track begins that we're going to take, but we'll go and have a look at the woolshed. And I'm just at the information centre there. You know, it says to book online, again, to pay for the camping, but you know, all the way down here I've found that New South Wales Parks, National Park Service, have outstanding facilities. They really do. But I'll tell you where they've dropped the ball in a major way is trying to book a campsite online. Guys, your website is a disgrace. You need to make, if you want people to pay to stay here, you need to make it easier to pay. You know, you type in Lake Mungo and it takes you to some other coastal park. You know, it really is frustrating, and you know, if I can't get onto the website easily, I'm just not paying, so you're losing out. Righto, this was This woolshed was built in the 1870s, and you can see the huge roof. Now this tank, they weren't around till the 1890s, these tanks. So what they did was dig a big hole in the ground, line it with timber, and then use this as a water tank. Big hole in the ground here. So there we go. It's quite deep too. You can see down in there. So this is a big old water tank. Pretty cool. And then we've got the yards, the old yards here. We'll go in that woolshed in a minute. Righto, let's go into the old woolshed. Another magnificent old structure. Have a look at this. Alright. As usual, still smells of lanolin. You're never going to get rid of that smell, are you? Here we go. Blade shearing. Oh, where are we going? This way. Ah, yeah. So they've put mesh here as a walkway. So it's not the biggest woolshed by far, but still in pretty good nick. Being from the 1870s. Now there's some more old presses down there. And there's all the pens. And the table. Old scales. Well, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stands here. A sharpener. Ooh. Old steam engine. Have a look at that. No doubt to power. There's the belts on it. It probably would have come up through here. Powered that. Maybe, I don't know. And then we got this whole thing here, whatever this is. Another old boiler sort of a thing. What is it? Donaldson Brothers. Oh, I can't read it, I haven't got my glasses. So here we go, guys, the Mungo woolshed. Righto. Let's keep moving. Here, I'll show you what I mean. See here, National Parks and Wildlife. Typed in Lake Mungo. Okay. Press search. And look what comes up. All this other shit which has nothing to do with Lake Mungo. I mean, how hard is it? Lake Mungo is pretty distinct, I would have thought, when you do a search for it to come up. So fuck ya. I can't be arsed with your bullshit website, Park Service. So there you have it. Righto, so we're driving right across the middle of the lake. And we're heading to a place called the Walls of China. It's a picnic area. And I think from there is where our loop trail starts. Okay, I'm not allowed to leave this boardwalk, but there's a dead rabbit there, and these meat ants are making short work of it. I'm not sure if you can pick that up there, but yeah, there's rabbits down in here. I just saw one, and there's a dead one covered in meat ants. So I'll just show you where we are on the boardwalk. I don't know if you can see, but way up there, like right in the centre of screen, behind these front bushes here, is a group of people. So I'm assuming they're indigenous, and they're allowed up there. No one else is allowed up there. So we have to stay to this boardwalk. This is the walls of China along here. Amazing, ancient old lake shore. Let's go and see what these are. Yeah, there's just another interpretive sign, a bit more stuff there. And I think I was wrong about being able to go up there, because I've just seen a whole bunch of other guys that are Chinese and definitely not indigenous head up there, so I might have been wrong about that, but we'll go and have a look. Heaps of emus across the lake bed here, hundreds of them. Yeah, so there is no access beyond here, but unless you're with a guided tour, so which I'm not, so this is the end of the line for me. But there you go, you can see all the ancient shorelines and stuff like that here. If you want to, as always, pause and read that. And there we are. That's all it up there. Walls of China, ancient part of the world. He's just down there, I can hear him. He's showing them some ancient mussel shells that used to come out of the water. The water was 8 metres above their heads when the lake was full. Dried up about 18,000 years ago. That's our car park there. The other thing I heard him say was these dunes that are all here, overgrown now, but that was from the ancient waves from the lake that used to wash up, and they just keep creating these dunes here. Right, guys, we've just left the walls of China, and as you can see it over there, we're heading south across the lake now on our self-guided tour. And on we go. So Mungo Man and Mungo Lady, ancient human remains, were found 10 kilometres south of where we just were. So this is south, so I'm guessing they were found somewhere around there, out that way. Absolutely fascinating. And have a look at these clouds. We're going to get a gorgeous sunset tonight. Maybe some beautiful stars as well. Okay, so we've just come through here, the lake bed. We've driven up here. And there's another little interpretation thing over here. Sorry again if the wind is a bit noisy. Okay, there's a gorgeous view out over the massive lake. Give you a pan around. So this is the lunette. Bones and stones. I guess that's the tool and mussel shells and all sorts of stuff were found here. So as it rains and erodes over time, like here and everywhere, I guess it just unearths different stuff. See if we can find any artifacts, or visually anyway. Check it out, just gorgeous. Righto guys, we've arrived at the campground. We are the only ones here. A little toilet block over there. Righto guys, I'll show you what we're going to do. So, this is the map. This is where we start. This is north, up. So this is where we started, and we came through. First stop at the walls. Red Top Lookout campground. Sorry, picnic area. Keep coming around. Now keep in mind this is all one way. Can't go back this way. Got to keep going right the way. So keep going. This is where we are at this campground. Now there's nothing here. It's just in the middle of the mulga scrub. So what I think we might do is we get a bit towards sunset. We're going to head up here, past here, down to here, to this lookout. Well, it's a picnic area, but I think it's right up on top. That's the walls that run right around here, that light colour. And so with the sun going down over here to the west, I think we'll get a really good photos, you know, out of the lake. And hopefully point the camera this way and get all these walls lit up with the sunset either way. So that's what I want to do. Head to there, then we've got to come back out and just come out through here, you know, most likely close to dark, but it doesn't matter. And there's a campground, another one right here at the lookout, and we'll stay there tonight. So anyway, that's the go. Alrighty, I'm done sitting around here. There's not much to do. I reckon we keep going around the road, and even if we get to that, well, it's not a lookout, but if we get there, we might be able to walk to the edge and have a look. But anyway, I think we'll keep moving. I don't want to camp here tonight. Righto, so we're moving on from the Balar campground, and I think this is a Balar, the trees, the foliage, I think it's called Balar or Mallee. Anyway, we're just cruising through the forest here, see what we see. Righto, now we've opened out into a bit more open sort of country. See the top of that hill there? Well, that might be the edge of the lake, I'm not sure. But we're going uphill, so let's see. Righto, I've just turned off. This is that road into that picnic area. That's not a lookout, but looks like it's close to the edge of the lake. So it's about 3k in. So definitely worth coming in for a look. Oh wow. Oh, corrugations. But have a look at the big sand dunes up here. Can you see those? I hope you can. The corrugations, gotta love them. Alright, so I can see a little stop up here. I wonder if there's a walk up to the top. Doubt it, but we'll have a look. Check out these guys. Emus. Well, this is the oh, I can see footprints going up that big dune over there. Rabbit running on the road there in front of us. Let's chase him. There he goes. Oh no, there's a boardwalk and that goes right up to the top of the dunes. You beauty! I think we'll be hanging around here. We'll go up and have a look, and then we might hang around for sunset for this one. Alright, so right here, I've just walked up here. There's a natural soak, like a water hole, and there's always water here. And there's water there now. And I reckon these are fairly everywhere around here. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. I haven't seen sand hills for years. Forget how cool they are. The giant one up there. The only thing is, it's hard going, walking up it. Holy shit, check it out, guys. It's unbelievable. There's the lake, right over the back there. There's some pinnacles. There, in the centre of the screen. Oh, they're behind that bush now. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. These dunes are massive. Alright. Trying to work out where it'll be nice for sunset. It's still a fair way away, but the lake is all out behind the dunes there. What I think we might do is go and have a look at these structures here. And I think we'll climb on the way back. We'll go for a walk right down to the edge there and have a look. And we'll come right up on the top of this dune here. Probably hard to see on the camera. You'll be able to see right out into the lake from up there. Awesome. But come and have a look at these mud structure things over here. So here's these things. They're pretty awesome. Eroded and like big sort of, I don't know, just blobs of mud are slowly being eroded. And we've got all this sort of, it's not hard bottom, I don't know what it is exactly, but all this here, whether that's an ancient bed of something, but I'm being very careful just to stay on the sand. I'm not venturing off this sand, just in case it is something, you know. So yeah, these are quite cool. Dunes just stretch all right out there. Alrighty guys, we're standing on top of that big massive dune I pointed out when we came up here. So there's the sun, so I'll start there. So that's obviously the west, over there. There's the lake, right out there. It's going to get windy, so sorry about that. And the beauty is we've got a full moon tonight, so might come up over that direction somewhere. There's the top of the dune. Out to the north. Back around to the sun again. So there we go. Lake Mungo, just stunning. Got a few emus cruising past. Oh my god, and a whole bunch of cockies just flew in. There's some old angus. We're just in the car park of that place at the sand dunes. I can't remember the name. And there's no one else here. It's just so cool. We've got all to ourselves. So I got the zoom lens out, just trying to get some wildlife shots. A whole bunch of these guys on the road. Big flock of galahs. There's a rabbit. Into the bush. Yeah, emu and rabbits. And what are those galahs? Alrighty guys, the sun's going down, so I've climbed back up to these dunes. I'm casting a 15-metre shadow here. There's a tripod. So have a look, it's looking beautiful. Sun's out there. Still hasn't gone down enough yet. I'm thinking maybe we should go over there to get these all lit up. But I suppose we've got all these over here. You know, this is a really nice spot. I think we might start. Alrighty guys, I'm going to start at the sun and I'll give you a pan around. South. Whole bunch of nothing. Alright guys, I'll just show you again, one more time, how awesome this is. Got that on one side, and that on the other, full moon. And stunning, stunning lake in between. That goes right out over there, huge lake with so much history. Just stunning. Righto, see you later, sand dunes. Amazing experience. Alright. Okay, so wow, how amazing is this? Just walking back from the sand dunes from the old some sunset shots and that, and it's just amazing. I'm sort of talking now because up there was just so windy. But have a look. It wasn't so windy, but windy enough to bugger up the shot, you know, the microphone. Full moon there. Full moon and just not a soul around in this ancient place. It's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh, here's the wind again coming out and the dune and right out there to those plains. And back behind us, over the other side there is the lake. I guess the northern shore of the lake on the other side of these dunes and stuff. So, wow, I had my own smoking ceremony up there. So fabulous. All right, so now we're going to head out of here, almost in the dark, and go and find the other campground. Alrighty guys, have a go at these corrugations. So we're completing the loop now right around the lake, and we're going to go back, heading back to the main campground. I'm just taking it really steady along here. Look at these. But that aside, look at our view. Just awesome. Oh, thank Christ for that. Have a look at them. Yeah, she's a rough old road, this part anyway.